If you watch this particular video to the end, I think you are going to change your perspective about achievement and competition, like being in competition with someone. You see what's about growth? Growth is very sluggish, like very slow. You don't tend to achieve something bigger in a short period of time, specifically if it's something that has to do with tough career that has, possibility of you becoming a millionaire, even a billionaire. It takes time. But some people makes it very easy. And if you're not careful, you'll be like, oh, I want to achieve what this particular person has achieved. Do you know some persons, scam people to make the money they have made? And they bring this money into maybe by opening a barbing salon, maybe into farming, boutique, selling provision, selling cars. You don't get it. You understand? So this person is bringing stolen money, or maybe this person does money laundering and bring all this money into the business. And looking at it, you'll be thinking like, this person is doing well in this business. I have just 20 million naira. Let me start the same business. At the end of the day, you didn't make nothing. While this person is even traveling, to China, to the UK, to the US to buy those particular goods, resell and, go back again over and over again. And you're still struggling to even, break even. So do you know why? Because you're looking at somebody's time. Yes, you are definitely looking at someone else's time. Instead of you to concentrate on your own, you're just feeling like you want to be like that person. Okay, let's say this is not enough to actually make you understand and make you stop competing with others. There are people that have, I think it is called unfair advantage. Maybe from childhood, this person has rich uncles, rich brothers and sisters, rich dad and rich mom. You don't have it. So if you're trying to become something that person has actually become, it will be very tough for you, because every single time this person says, I want to start content creation, before 20 million, 10 million, 5 million from different family members. And every gadget that any content creator has, within 1 week, this person would have it. How can you compete with him? How can you compete with such a person? It's going to be very difficult. That is the unfair advantage I'm talking about. When we were in school, there was this particular guy that would come to the class, will actually crack joke, will make everybody laugh, he always play, and he doesn't even come to the class very often. He passionately comes to the class, and anytime he comes to the class, he plays and all of that. And some fools always follow him to do the same thing. I think he's one of the best students we had in my own time. But you would never see him getting serious in class. So this is the problem. Most of those guys following this same guy to, crack jokes, to play, to actually just roam about the campus, might actually have different backgrounds from this guy, but they never knew. You get it now? This guy might have been well, drilled from the elementary school down to when he came to the, university. This same person would go home, might not even sleep. This same person might have a brother or a sister, a cousin or a nephew that actually studied the same exact course that he's studying right now. All past questions, all tricks has been handed over to him. In fact, he has a personal tutor. You don't have. So that is why I said Being in competition with people is difficult. That unfair advantage is one big thing. And some people just disguise it as if it's just normal thing. They'll be like, I just tried it and it worked. Some persons doesn't talk too much. I just tried it and it worked. They will never explain to you how they got the results. And the fool that you are, you always feel like, I'll just try it as well. You're going to waste your money. So, maybe your question now will be, what do you want us to do with this information? This is what I want to do with this whole information. Never, ever compete with anyone. Instead, put that energy on yourself. Compete with yourself. Try to checkmate yourself every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. So the version of you yesterday shouldn't be the version of you today. The version of you today should be different from the version of you tomorrow, which simply means let today be a day that helps you to prepare for tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year to get yourself to be very much more better. Instead of you to actually focus on people that have this unfair advantage, some money laundering guys out there bringing the money they have stolen from people to actually make you feel like you're not trying. That is crazy. That is very, very crazy. Don't even try to compete with anybody, not even your neighbors. Just focus on your strength. Keep building. In no time, you're going to achieve exactly what you had ever reckoned. See you in the next videos.